go.
Okay, it went. Hi, Linda.
Hello. I didn't have my walk. I'm all amped up.
I posted a poll,
I'm pulling it
and all I have to say is Linda was closest. I already dropped something.
Are you kidding? No, it doesn't count until now. Like the live counter. The live counter. Ready, set, go. I don't see a poll.
On my posts?
Oh, on your
On my
post.
post, yeah. Sorry. I don't know. Oh, let me figure out if I can do that here so Linda can.
Also, thumbs up, everybody. Linda.
Okay. So we're starting from now.
Oh, you're at 419. You're so
Yeah.
close.
Yeah, I'm just moving right along.
You're just moving right along.
I'm adding like 1 or 2 a day. It's great.
awesome.
Yeah.
Posts. What did I say? 10 minutes?
You said 10. I wrote them down. Camille, 10 minutes. Margaret, 15 minutes. Linda, 30 seconds. But I did say that Linda's probably right.
Let me share your live.
Yes.
Create post.
Yeah, you saw it. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. We would have gone right on time, but we were discussing something just as the time. So. Oh, check. Hello. You go look at my post and make a vote on how soon before I drop something in this live. Because, we all know. And it's only because I'm like literally just sitting here.
What did you drop? She wants to know. What did you drop?
Because I didn't flip it on.
That's funny.
They have like all these little balls for later, like for other parts. That one I hadn't clipped on. I was like, oh, I should clip that on. And I didn't. And then down to the floor it went. But what was that? Like as I was pushing live. So I don't know.
It doesn't count. So we're at 2 minutes and 19 seconds. So Linda didn't get it. I had to distract her at 10 minutes and see if I can make her drop something.
It does not take distraction. We all know this. Hey, Scully, thank you for coming in. If you don't know about my lives, I am notorious. I will drop something in the live. It is absolutely going to happen. So if you want to put your guess in on my posts, you can pop over to the post and 10 minutes from now. So yours would be 13 minutes. I'm going to write it down because I already have. Yeah, you can put it here, Scully. There. I didn't see Megan come in. Hi, Megan.
Hey, Megan.
So
Margaret's here.
Chuck says 13 minutes. That she could be right.
Now you got to
saying hi to Camille.
You got to get to crocheting, so we got a higher chance of you dropping something.
True. That's just true. This is, I have not worked on this yet. Again, this is that cat, and that's like it's got like these stripes right by his eyes, right above his nose. So this is being made to look like someone's cat. They're also the ones that have a specific cat. And so I looked at
the picture. I guess you might want to save that for when you.
I do have a picture. I think I showed it in a live. Okay. Yes. You have 15 minutes. I have it, Margaret. 50. Yes. Margaret has 15 minutes. Camille has 10 minutes.
Show us something, Laura, that you have to. Show us the yarn you're using for the other cat. But wait a few minutes before you go get it.
I can't even see. Oh, it's right here. See, the problem is I had it too close by. Let's see. Let's look at this beautiful yarn.
I'm gonna die if she pulls out wax.
That would be amazing. The missing wax that went into the other dimension. All right.
I keep waiting for it.
So this, okay, I'm going to put my elbow in this bag because it almost fell off my lap because,
No one picked 5.
These, yeah, right. Nobody picked 5
We're
minutes.
coming up on 5 minutes.
So those will be the colors of the
Oh,
orange
I like that.
stripy tabby cat.
I like that.
And he does also, that kitty has white paws. I haven't put white in this bag, but
She's being so careful that she doesn't drop any.
at the moment, but I will forget.
Now we're gonna have to give her a prize if she can make it through the live and not drop anything.
Yes, there you go. Make it through
I don't know.
live.
What are we gonna give her if she doesn't drop anything?
7 minutes, 30 seconds. All right, Megan. From when you came in or from now? Or from the beginning?
It's got to be from the beginning of the live because that's too hard to keep track of.
Okay, 7:30. I got it. Did Scully give a guess as to my my dropsy problem?
Look what I got, Linda.
Oh, show.
Grilled pineapple.
Oh, yummy. I love grilled pineapple. Okay. Oh, I just missed. Okay. Yes, it's written down 7 minutes, 30 seconds. You got it. You could be right. I mean, it just depends.
I'm going to shut that. You know why?
Let's see what else I got. Oh, yeah. She's going to have a snack real quick.
Oh,
let me show you what I'm working on.
Oh, the kittens are at a very good rescue. Oh, that's awesome.
I'm so happy to hear that they survived. And how many were there? Were there 5 kitties? Ask and you shall receive. Right? All right. So this is the blanket I'm working on. I'm starting clouds. I decided that this yarn was like just driving me crazy. So I'm holding it together with that yarn. Let me show this. Yeah.
Now what is that?
That's cloud. But I didn't. Oh, do you hear something new?
Mm-hmm.
Do you all hear something new?
Yes.
We have a puppy in the house. It's a long story. I'm not going to go into all the details.
Sounds like a big puppy.
She's a little German Shepherd, and I say little and I mean big. She's 11 weeks old, and she is very large. Yes, new doggo. She's German, and oh my gosh, her ears are still all floopy, so she's so cute. But she's going to be she's in training to be a service animal for my 17-year-old stepdaughter, to migraine alert, which it'll be interesting to see if the dog migraine alerts me. I bet she will once she's trained.
What do you mean migraine alert?
Okay, so when dogs are scent trained, they can be taught to smell if you have a migraine coming on, because your scent changes.
Really?
Yeah, it's wild, isn't it?
Huh.
And this dog, yeah, oh, she's so cute. Oh, she's I just want to cuddle her, but no, I can't because she's in training. And when they're working dogs, you have to be really structured. So, and she's not a pet. I just want to cuddle her all the time because she's so cute and fluffy and soft. Anyway, but yeah, my cats have not gone down the stairs. Oh, I take that back. Fatty Catty. She is right now. She's predominantly black. Let me see. Oh, she's also, in addition to my poor 17-year-old stepdaughter, she has, in addition to chronic migraines, like almost as bad as me, but not quite, but pretty darn close. She also has something called autonomic dysfunction. I'm going to find a picture for you here, Linda. And because she's a service animal, she will have a name that is a public name that's not her real name, because service animals, you want them to only respond to their who they're working for. So you tell other people code names so that if people go, oh, I'll just say Lassie. That's not it. But if you say Lassie, like some other person could call them the code name and the dog is not going to react to it. So I can't say what her name is, and I don't remember what the code name is. So yeah. So that's the only reason I'm not saying. I'm going to look for her picture because cute
That's
is
what we have is a German Shepherd. I mean, it's not ours. It's the
right.
son-in-law's, but I mean, it's here, right?
I mean, my stepdaughter's doing tons of training. So there's a lot of reasons why. Oh, do I have one just of her? Yeah, here. Cover that. Wait, let's see. I got to cover my husband's name.
Oh,
yeah, she's cute. She's so cute. And she's so sweet.
Way more black than the German Shepherd.
She is significantly black, yes.
The one here is more, I mean, is that considered white? It's like gray and black.
Oh, the lighter one. That's that's a specific breed. When they're that lighter color, it's called something, but I don't know what it is. But anyway, yeah, these so this breeder is actually, we thought they were in a town in Colorado, but like literally 2 miles over the border into New Mexico. It was a long drive down and back all in one day.
Yeah.
So anyway, because I'm in the Denver metro area, but they only breed for service. Some of their animals end up being canines. It just depends on what they respond to as what service they're motivated to do. And this one seemed like medical alert was the right thing. Yeah, she's beautiful. She's she's sweet as can be, and she's learning very quickly. She just is, she's only been here since Friday, and really not Friday. It was late Friday. So she's only been here 2 days, and she's not barking all that much. She's, she is very well behaved. She's sweet as heck. But Missy won't go downstairs with a new dog. We'll see how long it takes. But Fatty Catty Flynn, he went down. The orange and white kitty, he went downstairs, and I think Scully is. I'm not sure which one that is. Is that a goodbye? Anyway, yeah. How do they train for something like migraine? So you have to do something with the scent. Oh, you are still here. Hi, Scully. I just don't know what the different emojis like mean. So I was making sure it wasn't like a goodbye. I'm terrible at that kind of thing. Anyway, how do they train? So from what I understand is like the second like when you're training them for you, the second you feel any symptoms, she has a few auras. Auras are like, some people have the ocular things. It's like your body. Well, okay. That's what she said. It's like your body giving you a warning system, like a warning. Like for me, it's a really bad one coming on if this side of my face starts to go numb. Oh, hi, Shatika. We're talking about this service animal. I'm glad you're crocheting. I will be eventually here someday because, anyway. So if you have an aura, so when my stepdaughter has an aura, she will need to have the dog smell her. And then when she smells her, and she'll teach her what she wants to do to signal her. So she'll tell the dog, she'll demonstrate to the dog after the dog smells her. She'll demonstrate to the dog how she wants the dog to respond. She has trained to shelter dogs, but the most recent one, he was doing a really good job, but he had such a profound heart murmur that he was getting too tired from working all day, every day. So unfortunately his health got in the way of him. That's why we had to starting from ground zero, but she already knows how to kind of teach them that. The other thing she has is called autonomic dysfunction. It is something she will eventually grow out of. It's basically your heart and your brain don't communicate properly. It's very, very common. It looks like POTS, but it's not POTS. But she'll just be sitting, and her heart rate will be like, it'll drop really low, like let's say 56 BPMs. And then she doesn't do anything, and it'll go to 125 BPMs, like that. It's really weird. So yeah. But yes. So that's it's an interesting process. So my stepdaughter has mostly taught me what I'm telling you. So I haven't done a ton of research myself, but I do know these dogs. I guess I think there was 5 in the litter, 5 or 6. One of the boys is definitely going canine bomb squad, because he was like super scent reactive to that stuff.
Yeah.
So these people, the advantages to going to a breeder that specializes in it, they do all the medical things, like she doesn't have hip dysplasia, which we all know German Shepherds you have to be really watchful of, right? The sloped hips and anyway. But yeah, that's all the doggy stuff. But yes, I didn't know she was going to bark, but of course she did. Because she hasn't been barking in the house. She's been very quite lovely. We'll show her one more time, and then we'll move on from this. But yeah, I got to cover my husband's information. She's so cute. And once I know her, which one? That's a biggie, isn't it?
It's a fatty catty. This Loki.
Catty.
Thor won't let me do this to him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So Thor's pickier.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Amanda. Arena's Place Thrift Shop is Amanda. So if you want to write that down or to remember, they are expensive. Yeah. So, right. If you do the full training, Chuck, yes, it's $30K. We did not spend that because obviously she wasn't
$30K for a dog.
30? I know that's for a drug dog. Yes, that's correct. To have them fully trained. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So when you see like there was a school. Oh, I think it's hey babe, was it her school 17-year-old school that was talking about getting a drug sniffing dog?
That's what she said.
So, but we believe it was a misunderstanding because what one of my people here, what one of my people just said.
Is that a drop?
I don't know. Did something fall off of the table over there? I just hit my elbow on this table and something fell off over there. It's 18 minutes in. But anyway.
Okay, you ready?
Oh, I got to mute.
Okay.
Moments, please.
Chrissy. Oh, she blushed. I made her blush. That's awesome. Yes, remember the thumbs. I didn't know dogs cost that much. I mean, I get that it's a trained drug dog, but I didn't know it cost that much. That's crazy. I could never. We got our kitties from the shelter. And we did we even have to, we did pay something. I think we paid for their, it was a minimal cost, but we got the kitties from the shelter. Yeah, and I thought this one was Loki was super standoffish at the shelter, but then he got here and super cuddled up almost instantly. What you doing there?
I am leaning over to let you know that I knocked things off.
What were y'all doing?
No, when I went to get back in my seat.
Well, what time is it? 1952. Who had anybody had 20 minutes? Who had 15?
Margaret was closest with 15.
15. Margaret won. Unless somebody had 20. I don't think anybody did.
Oh, did anybody in the chat or on my post maybe? Let me show you everything that fell down.
Oh, shoot.
I mean, appropriate.
We'll have to do one for me for when am I going to lose my hook?
And then a thread. And then this yarn, this is actually hilarious. Let me see if I can aim that down so you can actually see what it did. So this yarn here fell off. Oh, darn it. I will show you though. Down here, there's a little knob. This actually hooked on the knob. Like I couldn't have done that on purpose. I'm gifted. So 3 things.
So Margaret won triple.
Who knows if something fell off the other side? I don't even know.
What is 300? What's 300? I'm confused. 300. I don't know what Megan's saying. I guess I should get my crochet and get crocheting, huh? That was a good dinner I just had. He made his chicken rice, like mole tacos with grilled pineapple because it was Linda that caused me to want grilled pineapple.
So what Megan is responding to is Margaret's comment that she spent $300 to get the animal from the shelter. So because yes, they can cost a lot.
Did you bring this here? I don't know if you saw that.
But the reason that a shelter charges that much is that will include all their shots, all their I'm so sorry, Chuck. Their spaying and neutering and all that. So I'm guessing the reason it was $300 for Icy, Margaret's pup, is because it was covering all of that. That's my guess.
Loki, come over here. I gotta crochet.
My favorite thing that fell down was the fact that it was this.
Come on, go to Daddy.
Because
Come on. Good. He always whacks me with his tail.
Yeah. But yes, there you go.
Too, huh?
So yeah, my kitties were BOGO. Because buy one get one free.
Wasn't ours something like that? Like we paid for one and didn't have to for the other or something?
A lot of shelters will do that with cats because they're harder to adopt out. That is so pretty.
So I'm going to just go ahead and keep working on this.
Okay.
But see, this is halfway. Like this is going to be a decent sized blanket.
Yes, I think it's going to be adequately a twin.
This white is halfway.
Okay.
And I mean, look at that. It's going to be good, I think.
Yeah, no, I think it's definitely a twin size. Oh my gosh, crazy stuff. Anyway.
Get to crocheting, girl.
Yeah, so still, I'm just going to say the fact that this is one of the things that fell, I just think it's
hilarious.
Perfect. Because why wouldn't it be? Did y'all see my short that I met Teresa from Critters Crochet?
That was nice.
She's so sweet. I knew she was short, but I didn't expect her to be that much shorter than me. I don't think of myself as tall because I'm not. But I'm 5'5", and so when a woman says they're short, they are shorter than that. Because I'm average height.
Yeah.
But and then her friend is 5'11", so that was funny. She's the one that took the video. So she took a video for Teresa, and then she took my phone and did the video for mine. So
that's cool. That's awesome that y'all could do that.
Yeah, it was nice. I mean, she had an hour. So it was kind of crazy. So she sent me a message that they were going to be 55 minutes late, but I was like, and then she explained what happened. I guess the cops had stopped the train because they were chasing somebody, something like that, across that was going to cross train tracks or something. I don't know, something like that. So she was going to be about an hour late, but then I'm like, and then she told me where she was, like where she said what city she was in. I'm like, I need to get there at the same time because your train engineer or conductor or whatever they call them has made up time, because I'm like, I knew from the city she said, I'm like, I knew where that was. I'm like, oh, I need to finish getting ready and get the flock out of here. Because, and I did, I got there in time. The biggest challenge was I had to park. And then I knew where all the light rail trains were, and I knew that's where Amtrak was, but I didn't know where their tracks were.
Where's she traveling from? I guess I don't know where she lives. Like what state?
I want to say Tennessee, but I think they actually started in Chicago.
Ah.
I think they flew to. I'm a little, because she was with her like lifelong bestie. Hey, Melissa. Yeah. And I think if I remember right, because again, all of it happened in a hullabaloo of, oh my gosh, you're actually going to be here in a time I could get there and see her, because getting to Denver at 8 a.m. on a Sunday morning meant I had zero traffic. That never happens in Denver.
Yeah.
But I knew 8 a.m. Sunday morning, I will have no problems.
Yeah.
I literally had no traffic. So it was like right up.
What did y'all do? Just like, hey, nice to meet you? Or did y'all like sit down and have coffee? Or?
Oh, we couldn't. No, there wasn't time for that.
There wasn't even time for that.
Because they did get there quickly, and then I had to park, and then I had to walk, and then I had to go talk to Amtrak to find out where the train was, and then we were texting back and forth to like, which car are you in, so I could go there, and they were waiting for their breakfast. It was a whole thing. So we probably saw each other for somewhere between 5 and 10 minutes, but she's very sweet. She's very sweet.
Cool. She seems sweet.
Yeah, it was nice. It was nice. It was, certainly not like it just, when she started describing her itinerary, I'm like, wait, you just said you're stopping in Denver. Can you tell me when? And how long will you be there? And she checked it, and she was going to be here an hour, which they might have been here an entire hour, but I'm not sure, because they won't leave the station early, but if they can do anything to avoid leaving late, they will. Because a long time ago, I knew a girl whose dad was an Amtrak train driver or whatever. Conductor. Is it conductor? Is that the right term, or is it engineer? I don't know.
I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah.
Have I been? I don't think I've ever been on a train.
A train?
Yeah.
Okay, you want to hear my train story?
Oh, sure. Why not?
Okay, this was, and I'm going to be super specific about this because I need to not get emotional about it, okay?
Well, if it's going to make you emotional, you don't have to tell it.
Well, I mean, the train part of it is so funny, though.
Oh.
But as soon as I tell you, it was the mid-90s, and hey, Rachel, it was the mid-90s when it was safe to do this. We went from Moscow, Russia to Kharkiv, Ukraine. On the train. I'm going to stand up and demonstrate. When you're on what? Okay, I knocked something else off.
Everybody picked early, though. I mean, Margaret got that one.
Well, she was by far the closest. I mean, Chuck was pretty close with 13 minutes. Okay, so when you're on a Russian train, I assume it's considered Russian because we started in Moscow. All right, let me get this chair out of the way. I'm going to actually move this just a little bit. You like are literally moving every direction, like at the same time. Like
Really?
it's like up, down, all around. It's like
Uh-huh.
you're like you don't stand up. We were in sleeping cars because we were traveling overnight. Not a sleeping car like a sleeping car here. Not like what Teresa's traveling in. It was more like, okay, you know, a 50s diner type seat.
Yeah.
That's what the mattresses were like.
Ah.
Slightly wider than a twin,
Uh-huh.
I think. Or maybe it was twin. Definitely shorter than a twin. Anyway, so you're like, if you stood up, you were like moving and keeping your balance, which we all know is a challenge for me. And then, I kid you not. Again, this was 30 years ago. I kid you not. You went to the bathroom. The only bathroom on a train, on their trains, is all the way in the back.
Uh-huh.
Okay? No big deal. Whatever. When you flush the toilet, it opened up and went out on the tracks.
Oh, wow.
So, yes,
Don't
a
fall.
nice train ride. I mean, it was a cool experience in that it's a once in a life, because we flew into Moscow, took the train, then flew out of Kharkiv, right? Or did we
Yeah.
take the train back? I don't remember, actually. Huh. I don't remember. No, we went back out of Moscow, and that's when I decided that people in the Moscow airport made New Yorkers, like New York City New Yorkers, seem like Midwesterners. That's how pleasant those folks were. But I swear, the more populated a city is, the more that's going to be true.
Yeah. I think that's true, too.
I just think that's how it is. Because we all know the more people, the more problems.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, so that's my train experience. I haven't been on, there's a really cute little train here in a place called Georgetown. It's right before you get into the mountains that everybody thinks of in the mountains of Colorado, like where the ski resorts are. It's right before you go there. And you take their little train. It's a little half-hour train. And then it goes up to a town that's a little further up in the mountains, and then it loops back around. It's called the Georgetown Loop, but they do holiday themed stuff. So during Christmas, they have like Christmas lights all along, like things lit up all along the train tracks. So that was a fun little train ride, but it was a real train. Well, yes, but not a sleeping car train. Again, not like what Teresa is doing.
Yeah. Huh.
So it's a cool thing if you have it down in southern Colorado, all over the place. Yeah, right.
See each other in different lives, I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Thrifty gets around to the lives. But down in southern Colorado, there's there's one in Durango, but that's the other corner. That's near the Four Corners. Why can I not think of it? Canyon City. There it is. Out of Canyon City, there's a really nice train. There's also a really nice train ride in Glenwood Springs. But again, that's another 3 to 4 hour drive from where I'm at through the mountains.
Have you been on a train? Oh, yeah, you've been on a train.
I've been on a train in London, too. You didn't go on a train in London?
I mean, you mean like subway? I guess, does that count?
It can.
I mean, then yeah.
So only underground?
What's it called? The metro?
The metro? Was it you only did the underground part?
Yeah.
Okay. In Russia, they also call their subway the metro. What? Interestingly enough. And they had these tokens.
On a train, though, right? Because you went to one. Hubby's been on a train to Amsterdam.
Oh, that's cool.
That's an interesting college story of his.
Oh, both of my daughters have been to Amsterdam. They both love it.
Yeah.
It's
When I
my
lived in
youngest
Tennessee,
daughter's
we had-
anniversary today.
Oh wow!
Train ride at the zoo. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, is it the tube? Is it the tube in
The
London?
tube. Yeah. The tube. Yes.
It's not
I think
the
that is.
metro.
Yeah, I think that is what. Yeah.
The metro. Okay, so then I have been on a train.
I think so. Now we took a train, so we were taking it out of London, so it was above ground, but it started underground.
Just for a few minutes, like a train ride, like
not even a half hour is what you're saying.
Yeah, just like 5 minutes, 10 minutes.
Yeah, because we were taking it out of town.
We were just getting around London. That's all we were doing.
Yes, mind the gap is exactly right.
Uh-huh.
And it's so funny because they're not even joking about that. But I mean, it is a slogan. I saw so many thongs, women's underwear, thongs with mind the gap on it. And I just thought it was hilarious. I did not buy one, but I thought it was so funny. Yeah, they have a different sense of humor for sure. They're a lot less puritanical than most of American culture.
My back's hurting me bad. It's because you're making me walk so much.
Yeah, you need to keep going.
I am keeping it going. Sorry.
That's all right. If you're in pain, I get it.
2 laps now.
I'm not going to do 2 laps yet. I'm not ready for that. And it's going to be so unfair because he's going to lose weight, right?
Right. And you won't because that's how it works.
Because I'm over 50.
You're over 50 and you're a woman. Like the combo.
Yeah. And really it's over since 40.
Yes, correct.
It doesn't matter what I do.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
So I have been on the train in Chicago, but I was so young. I don't really remember it, Megan. I remember it vaguely, but not enough that I could call it there. Oh, hey, Chef. You're at a new job. Everybody say happy birthday to the other Lori.
Already sang to her.
Oh, yeah, you did. I have a little singing moment in my video tomorrow.
Right on. That'll be nice. Super nice. Are you crocheting? What are you crocheting?
Me?
Are you crocheting?
This.
So wait, okay. So you started that over.
I started it over, but look how far I am.
You've gotten quite a ways then. Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
But I've pretty much exclusively worked on this.
You just sat there and stitched like
I'm
crazy.
I'm kind of the caboose. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We have a really cool train museum here. Not where I'm at, but nearish to where I'm at. But anyway, it's kind of like it's kind of a drive. Oh, that reminds me, I need to swatch and see if I have enough blue yarn. Because I'm adjusting my design because I don't have a ton of this. It looks like now this is in a basket, so I did not drop this. It was on the ground already in a basket. Looks like I've got plenty of this, which is part of why I had to adjust as well, because I was running out of that.
So I was looking at my, I was rifling through all my hand-dyed yarn, and that hand-dyed yarn that I gave away, I think I got some. I have some. Linda got some DK. I don't remember who all got it, but
I got the bulky.
I put it up against the DK bamboo, Premier bamboo, and it is as thin. It's like the same size as the DK. So, is there like not much difference between fingering and DK?
They call this a DK, and they're liars.
That looks like a 4.
That looks like a 4. Let me put it on my finger so you can see. Let's try not to throw that on the ground. Do you see how thin that is?
I mean, that looks thicker than this bamboo I have. So to me, that looks like a DK.
This is a
Not
5.
Uh-huh.
This is what they're calling a DK. I think it's a 2. And so did So Magical Michelle.
So maybe this cotton bamboo, where did I put it? Maybe this cotton bamboo is like barely a DK.
5, 6, and they do that a lot.
So it's DK and then it's a 2-weight or fingering, right?
Right. Yeah, that looks a little touch thicker than this green stuff that they're calling a 3. Yeah, see, that looks thicker than this.
Okay, well then my yarn I have, if this is a DK, then my yarn I have feels like a DK.
And what did you label it?
I mean, it's a 2 according to the packaging. It's a
Okay.
fingering. It's a fingering is 2, right? Yes, fingering.
I always
is
think that's sport, but I get them confused. So don't.
Oh
trust me.
wait.
Don't trust me on this.
But a sport and a fingering is a 2.
Is that what it is?
Am I wrong?
I don't know.
I
You
could be
guys in the
wrong.
chat, we need help.
You know I've had struggles with this smaller yarn.
Right.
Right.
But
I can tell you that this DK is thinner than the DK that I use for my poncho.
yeah, okay. I feel like bamboos and cottons are always thinner than a different material the same weight. But it's all about wraps per inch, right? Camille is correct.
So fingering and sport and 2-weight and fine, no weight.
There you go. Chuck just gave you the wraps per inch for that.
Fingering is 2 for socks. Fingering weight is 19 to 22 reps per inch.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do. Does that matter? Like, do you have to wrap it on a ruler, or is it just like wraps squished
That's what
together?
I did. Wraps like flat against each other, but right next to each other when I was measuring the thread.
So it like doesn't matter what you wrap it on because it's them shoved up against each other.
They're right next to each other, but not on top of each other, and 1 inch. 1 inch.
Huh.
And that's how we figured out it was yeah. So I wonder the same darn thing, Megan.
Is fingering is for socks. Why is socks weight a 1? Oh, shoot. I don't know. I mean, I obviously have I'm getting better about it, but I have some issues with what's what, and I'm going to probably just talk about it and keep bringing it up until I finally get it straight in my head. And I guess once I use it more, then I'll finally get it straight in my head.
I have to go check and see how many stitches, and then I got to do a little bit of a.
You can wrap a pencil if you want to.
Yeah, as long as you know what an inch is. Yes, you're good.
Well, I'm going to sit here and.
Yes, that's a good question, Chuck. What's the resource? I'm curious. I'm sure it's a chart or something, right? Yeah, you can wrap a pencil. Yep. As long as you know wherever an inch is, right? That's it. That's all that matters. Sock weight can be that. Yeah, that's a big difference. 14 to 22. That's 14 wraps versus 22 wraps. That's quite significant. And it's labeled a 2. And I this is what I've never understood. Yeah. Oh, you just Google it. Well, there you go, Chuck. That's the answer. That's the answer when you need to Google Translate too, by the way. I did learn a little German. Haken is crochet or something like that. I should actually ask my crochet ladies. Half of them are from Germany. Well, not half of them, but the people that are in charge, they're from Germany, and I should ask them to look at those messages and say, how close was Google Translate? Was it making sense? Anyway. Did you all see my granddaughter's giggle? Well, hear my granddaughter's giggle.
It was adorable.
It's so easy. Yeah, she was telling on me that I said creative grandma instead of creative galaxy. And then here's the most hilarious thing. Clacking is the noise I make when I clear. Yeah, that's exactly right, Chuck. So I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right or not. What was I saying? Oh, about creative grandma. So my husband today at dinner, he was looking, or it was like after we'd finished eating, we were sitting there, and he goes, "What's the deal with creative grandma?" And I'm like, "Did you not watch my video?" He goes, "No, I haven't seen it, your weekend videos yet. But creative grandma's showing up in my feed." And I'm like, I started laughing hilarious. I said, "It's because you're subscribed to me," and I tagged her.
So this has 23.
23.
If I'm counting it right, like I have it all shoved up against each other, and I just count how many of them are across, right?
And that's an inch. So yeah.
So this is 23. So that
that's
means
technically a 3-weight.
But this is DK's 11 to 15. Chuck says.
Wait, DK's 11 to 15? I thought that was. Oh yeah, because it'd be fewer. So that's a 2-weight if it's. Wait, what was the number? How many did you get? 23. That's
let me do it again.
Closer to fingering weight. Anyway, but yes, Creative Grandma showed up in his feed because he's subscribed to me, and I told that story, and I tagged Creative Grandma because hilarious. I said she's lovely, but he only watches. He sometimes will watch you. He is subscribed to you.
Really?
And he watches me, yeah. But that's he doesn't watch any of it ever, I don't think. And especially on the weekends, he'll just he watches it at work. He's not really watching it at work, just to clarify. Oh, and there was a brief moment it looked like he might have to do that special assignment job. Oh, thanks for doing weather. So if you're interested in your weather, oh, Deb, your name comes up in my video tomorrow, my yarn management video. So
I hope I'm saying Deb's name right, because Deb, we're naming that chevron blanket I'm doing the Morgana.
Is it Morgana or Morgana?
Yeah, is it Morgana or Morgana? Morgaina. Morgana is what I would say.
Yeah.
You think it's Morgana?
I think it's Morgana, but I don't know.
Yeah, it's 20. This is 23 reps.
So that means it's thinner.
But it's labeled a 3 light.
It's a liar.
Morgana.
Morgana, that's what I thought.
Morgana. The Morgana.
Yes, her wrap is going to be the Morgana. Right? It's a wrap or a shawl, or what is it?
No, it's the chevron.
Chevron.
The soft chevrons.
Somehow in my brain, chevron translated to shawl.
That would be cute.
They're the same, right?
Yeah.
Crazy brain.
So yeah, so this is like not really a 3 then.
I'm curious about what the heck our weather is. It feels hot. I'm sure, and that's not really the city I live in.
So that makes sense. So if this is they got it labeled a 3. If it's closer to a 2, then that makes sense.
Yeah, I don't think that's a 3. I think that's a 2.
But then it's like, do I have to
Ordering what I
consider
want.
that when I need to consider that when I make something out of this? Like I need to be looking for
Well,
2,
what is the hook size that's recommended?
a 4.
Really?
Mhm.
Does it bloom?
I don't know. I've never
But
used
that's
it.
so far off of what a 3 weight wraps per inch is.
Uh-huh.
Huh. I don't know.
I don't
I
know
don't
either.
know.
I don't know. I don't know. I just know that that's a 3, and I picked up the other yarn. I was like, wait a minute, this is like the same.
Look at my humidity. Ridiculous. I was actually commenting to Teresa from Critters Crochet about that. I'm like, did you feel the air literally sucking all the fluid out of your skin? Because it's been so dry today.
I bet ours is up there. It feels sticky.
Yeah, we're exactly the opposite. I think Chuck already dropped it. Yes, I don't like Karen Simply Soft. It's way closer to a 3 weight. It's labeled a 4, but
Look at that, 71% humidity.
yeah, we're kind of, oh, wait, whose is Phoenix? Oh, Deb's is only 18%. So
Mhm.
you're super dry too, but you're
Mhm.
warmer.
Even drier than Phoenix.
I know. Isn't that ridiculous? Denver is ridiculous. It's so dry
It's
here.
crazy.
It's like I literally feel the fluid being sucked away from my skin. I'm like, I want to go get.
But when it gets hot there, it's not bad then.
Oh, correct. It's dry heat, but it will sunburn the crud out of you because you're closer to
Yeah.
the sun. So
Yeah.
we weren't in the sun because we were at the train station and it has like these things over in the middle. I mean, you're outside, but you've got things over. So
Got stuff over you.
we weren't exposed to the sun because even that little amount of time in the sun can get me. Although it was early enough in the morning, it probably wouldn't have.
Yeah. I like
Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense, Chuck. So that's something to consider, especially designing your own stuff.
I don't like Simply Soft.
See, it's one of my least favorite.
And then Hobby Lobby has that I love this yarn. I don't love this yarn.
I will say, as much as I'm not a huge fan of that one, this is the softest cotton that I personally have used. So this is garment cotton. I have not used this cotton. This cotton is softer. This is a blend. This is
and I tried crocheting from the start on that crap too.
Oh, splitty. It's so splitty.
Yes, I was like, what is wrong? And then I switched to Red Heart, and then I was like, okay, I got this. I was about to cry when I first tried because it was like I had that stuff.
Okay, bye, Amanda. If you haven't, type hooks 247 before you head out. If you haven't already gone, Amanda. But she's been doing little lives where it's kind of a work with me at her thrift store, so it's really cool. So
that's cool.
She's fun to watch. So
yeah,
and she's trying to figure out what stories to tell, and I told her tell customer stories, just leave names out. I mean, that's always entertaining.
Check my email. I got to check my email.
Check your email.
I don't have no email.
Mine or hers? It
said,
says Camille. Okay.
She said Camille, but I had no email. Let me see if it went to junk. Spam.
Did you drop it? Yeah. So please, if you're interested at all, and hers is actually a nonprofit. Amanda is her name, but it's Rena's Place Thrift Shop. It's an actual nonprofit, and yeah, go check her out. She's fun. She something about her like vibes and appearance actually reminds me of Teresa Critters Crochet. Like it was funny to me because I interacted with her on a live, and Amanda, don't worry about it. I laughed because that happens to me all the time, and then I am like, oh my gosh, no, that wasn't a question mark. It happens to me all the time. All right. So how much crochet will Lori get done? That's a whole different question.
Have you even crocheted?
Yeah,
Oh.
I got that much. I'm almost half a row. Almost half a row, but I got to check my stitch count. So I was wondering about the cotton. So this is I'm outer pulling on my Genie, and this works so well now that I've caked this up. Okay, I got to count over here. I have not worked on my map blanket, which makes me kind of sad. Oh, I did make a little pumpkin if you saw Fridays.
You need to get that mat blanket. I want you to
get that done.
We need to see that finished.
I know. Well, yeah. In some kind of alternate universe, I want both of them done by next Wednesday. I don't know that that's possible.
Well, I mean, you mean this coming Wednesday or next Wednesday?
In like 3 days.
Yeah, well, you better get to crochet.
I better get on it, right?
Get to hooking. So you like the Hobie? I got to correct myself now because I was saying it wrong.
Yeah, that it's Hobie.
Yeah, well, I was saying hobby. It's not,
because that's how it looks too in American pronunciation.
I thought people were saying it wrong. I was like, no, but they were saying it right. I was saying it wrong. It was me.
Oh, I didn't do enough. Gosh,
I just wonder, is it mandala? Because I call it a mandala, but I hear people say mandala.
Oops, I need one more white stitch.
Both the kitties are sitting here next to me.
Aw. Missy's over here sleeping and, well, currently licking her paws. She's grooming because she knows her boyfriends are on the other side of the camera.
Can you see them?
Let me go over there and all.
They're both just sitting there between.
Oh, look at them. They're so cute.
Yeah, I still don't have an email. I'm sorry.
Oh, puppy's upset again. I don't know what about.
A lot of times people leave out one of the L's because ILLE looks like 3 L's.
Right.
I always said mandala. I always called it mandala. Can we get a peek of my blanket? Blanket. This blanket is beautiful.
Working 959. Perfect. Yes, that's what it would take, wouldn't it, Melissa?
Beautiful. Can you see the bottom?
So pretty. Yeah, that's the bottom.
You know the videos where they roll it up and then they're just like,
yes.
I gotta do that.
Yeah, those make great shorts.
I mean, this is just a plain blanket to do it with, but I still gotta do it.
Oh, good. I'm glad you sent the picture to Michelle. I did. Oh my gosh, did I ever send her? I need to check and see if I sent her pictures.
They're probably scheming, Linda. They're scheming on how to get this yarn that's surrounding it. But Loki's not a big yarn cat, but Thor is. Thor loves yarn more than me. I'll be real.
No, I did not. Okay, I'm sending my pictures to Michelle right now. So magical, Michelle. Okay. Pics.
What's the date? The 27th already. My gosh. Are the pictures due like
the 30th?
Uh-oh. I'm in trouble.
Well, I'm uploading my pictures right now.
I just kind of gave up trying to enter anything.
Right. Well, you had a grandchild due. You had stuff you had to get done.
Grandchild, yeah. Oh, I'm missing him. I wonder if I'm going to get to see him tonight. He said here, the cats, because I shoved the cats off the couch and moved their they have a pillow they lay on. Moved their pillow on the floor, and I put the baby stuff over here. Was holding the baby, and then we had to eat. So then I put the baby in the middle, and the cats were just like, "What the heck? Like,
That's
what's
so
going
funny.
on here?" But they're so cute right now. Look at them.
They are. They're precious. You got precious kitties. Look at them. They do look so similar, but their faces are different. You can see some differences.
Yeah.
But you really
So-
have to like look at them right next to each other.
This is Thor.
Yeah, Thor. Thor's the bigger one, right? No,
No.
Loki's the bigger one.
This is Loki. This is the bigger one, and this
That's
is Thor.
funny. Thor's face looks larger or wider.
Yeah, but when you see them walking together, like Thor is obviously smaller.
Yeah, it's just
Probably like
their head size is different.
Yeah,
Smaller.
2 or 3 pounds smaller.
Oh, so not like 8 pounds difference like my cats?
Mm-mm.
Well, Loki's not quite that big.
He's laying on this thread. Look at that.
Yeah, well, you know. Oh, that's, I mean, you gave him a pillow. Of course he's going to use it.
They're so
Why
funny.
wouldn't he? He's just smart.
I love cats. I can't believe that it took me to my late 40s to realize that I love cats.
Yeah, they're so much fun. I mean, I have the 3. No, it's only 2 dogs. So one dog, the dog that has the medical condition is going back to the 17-year-old's mom. So we will only have 2 dogs in the house and 2 cats. And really the dogs are not mine and my husband's. They really are the teenagers.
Uh-huh.
But, and then the one is just the 17-year-olds. But yeah, good times.
Yeah, Megan, he's glaring at me like, how dare you? And then they try to jump up here, and we quickly, like, they didn't even make it onto the couch, and we were like, and they just like, I swear these cats roll their eyes at us.
They might.
Uh-oh. What are you doing? You're not going to eat that. You just want to be teased by the yarn, huh? I like all cats. Who am I kidding? Wait, when was he? He was born he was born the 18th. Last Friday? Wait.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like a week and a couple of days old.
They came home
Yeah.
Tuesday?
Yeah. So yeah.
No.
So almost 10 days. Tomorrow he'll be 10 days old. He was a big baby. He was like 8 pounds.
And he was scheduled a week early or 2 weeks?
No, he was scheduled on time. He was
he
scheduled
was.
on the due date. Yeah.
I didn't know because sometimes with
Yeah.
scheduled C-sections, they'll do them early.
Well,
just
maybe
didn't-
maybe they did take her a few days early, but all I ever heard was the 18th. So
Okay.
yeah. Mm-hmm. Thank you. He's adorable.
Sweet.
He is.
My babies were kind of smallish.
Got big old fat cheeks. I wish I
Oh,
could
that's
see-
nice when they come out that way because they don't usually come out that way.
Look at this cat letting himself be teased.
Oh, that's what Orange Fatty, Fatty Flynn, he'll be down here. His favorite to chew on, his favorite yarn is cotton in general. But his favorite to chew on while I'm working is blanket yarn. Yeah, you've got the 30th. And yes, thank you, Linda. Thank you. So Magical Michelle at G. Is that the whole address? Hold on. Let me make sure that's the full address.
Yeah.
So Magical Michelle, yes. And it's 1L Michelle at gmail.com. No,
So Camille, you're only in your no, I'm in my 50s. What?
it's because you said you didn't know you liked cats until you were in your late 40s.
Yeah.
That's when you discovered it.
Yeah.
But that's why where the question's coming from.
Gotcha.
That's why.
Yeah, and just in the last few years, like 4 or 5 years, did I realize I love cats. And really, it just got really reinforced when we got these two. We haven't even had these two a year yet, have we? Almost a year. Year in June, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, because we got them like right when I got out of school.
Yeah.
So it's almost their 1 year birthdays.
Mm-hmm. Still a young one.
They were little kids, right?
No.
No,
They're like
they're
three,
like
2 or 3.
Probably 3 now.
Yeah.
Megan, I'm 54 and about to have a 30-year-old, so
Pretty young.
I have a 34-year-old or 35, 34.
Crazy.
Yeah,
because you started young.
I started young. Really? Well, I guess there are people that start younger.
Yes.
I don't recommend. I don't recommend, but that one is extra. It's because we more grew up. We had more of a sister relationship than we had mother daughter. I'll be real. Like
That does happen.
that poor child probably didn't get parented quite enough. She turned out okay though. She's all right. She gave me 2 beautiful grandsons, that's for sure.
There you go.
I had to tolerate. I hid. Her dad came. I hid.
I get it.
Yeah. I don't like him.
Well, I get it.
I don't like him at all. Like an extra note.
I actually would rather have dinner, and I'm using that on purpose, have dinner with my ex than with his wife.
Oh yeah.
I can't. I can at least have a conversation with my ex-husband. I like a normal conversation. I struggle to have a conversation with his wife.
Uh-huh.
Might be because she's 20 years younger than him. Maybe that's part of it. Because that age difference can sometimes make it like that generation gap thing is real. Now, I know Chef's husband was, I think, 15 or 20 years, somewhere in that vicinity, older than her. But it wasn't deliberate like my ex and his wife. Nothing about their relationship was like, I mean, Lori was 30, I think, when they met. That's not inappropriate. That's fine. Like, whatever. I have you're okay, 40. Okay, so you were younger than me. Yeah. Yeah, no, I get that, Chuck. I get it. I get it. I like my ex, and I think we've talked about this before. My ex was not a great husband to me. He was always, up until he married this one, he was really an excellent dad to my girls. But then they felt, I'm going off of what they felt and what they said. They felt that he was always choosing her over them. And she was always poop stirring to cause contention in the relationship with the kids. And to me, that's not acceptable. No steps should do that. And I don't do that. If I have something bad to say about my husband's ex, I never say it to the stepdaughters. They don't get to hear that.
They can figure out the bad stuff.
That's right. That's that's for them to decide.
Yeah. And I mean, I feel like usually it worked. Like I didn't talk bad about my exes. Well, I didn't talk bad about my children's dads.
Yeah.
They all figured it out on their own. They didn't need me saying
Yes, you
anything.
you let them form their own
Yeah.
decisions. And I have a friend that has gone through that same thing with her two baby daddies. I think one of them was an
But I
accident.
mean, now that they're adults, if they say something, I'm like, yeah, yeah, that's how it was. Yeah.
Chuck, that's my parents were great friends. My parents were great friends. They were great friends. They were not. They just were not good marriage partners. They just weren't. But they were great friends until my mom passed. And my mom and my stepmom were really good friends. That won't be happening with my husband's ex. No, for many reasons. Camille's heard some things, so she knows.
Yeah.
But again, I'm not putting that out there public. But we'll put it this way: we have zero in common. That's as far as I'll go with that. Yeah. Yes. Question. Megan, there's been a couple times that's been like, wait, your dad said what? Or something like that. That can happen. Yeah. But Chuck, my mom was the same way. My mom was friends with, well, not her second. I briefly had a stepdad. Not a big fan. Almost didn't even go out with my hubby because he was in the National Guard, and my stepdad, who I did not love, I did not care for, I did not so much not like, mostly because of the way he treated my mother. And I was little, so I perceived that then. Oh my gosh. Okay. You guys want to hear a funny, sometimes young Lori was a sass pants and a half.
No.
Stories, right? So this is a good one. When my mom and my stepfathers were getting divorced, my mom had us go to family counseling. And the counselor said to me, "Oh, you haven't said much," which, you all know that's a significant thing. The fact that I hadn't said much.
Right.
And this is literally what sass pants Lori did. I think I was about 8 years old, maybe 9, but I think I was 8. I said, "I'm happy they're getting divorced. I don't like him, and I don't need to be here because I think you're just taking my mom's money." I stood up and walked out.
That is hilarious.
Like I said, I was a sass pants. But I said exactly what I thought because I was glad they were getting. I actually didn't need that therapy. My sister was having more emotional responses to it. I think because she internalized the way he treated her. But that's just not who I am. But anyway, correct, Chuck. It's one thing to be married and be partners in that way. And then, right? I was just honest about what I was feeling. But now I go to therapy all the time. My stepdaughters go to therapy. I mean, I didn't have a problem with therapy. I just didn't need it then. I just didn't because I was so happy my mom wasn't going to be married to him anymore. I'm so glad that can make you laugh. It's funny. That's going to have to be a short. I'm going to have to clip that one because I did that. I remember the look of shock on my mother and my sister's face. They were more shocked even than the therapist. Yeah.
My mom's money.
Yeah, you're just taking my mom's money. I don't need this because I didn't. I said I'm not saying I only speak for myself. I don't need this. I'm so happy they're getting divorced.
You're making me hot, Thor. Sorry.
Oh, the kitties, they will do that. You know what? On that, I'm going to take my socks off, which I never do. I'm take my socks off.
I'm going to need it. I need to walk around. My back's hurting.
Yeah, go take care of yourself.
I'm going to walk around for a minute and
stretch and stuff. I got to count again.
I'm going to step outside, but mostly just because I think it's cooler.
Chat, I'll be to you in a minute. I'm counting. I know you all understand.
Here, let me mute this.
Okay. All right. So I'm getting to where I'm going to put the bee cloud here. I should change them daily. What should I change daily? Oh, my. You're funny, Megan. That's not what I meant. I just don't usually take my socks off till I go to bed because my feet are always cold. Oh, maybe I'm hitting menopause. That would be fantastic. I would be thrilled. And I know you're all going, no, that's terrible. But no, because they, as in all my different doctors, even my regular doctor, like daily doctor, or what do you call them? Primary care. There we go. Primary care. All my doctors have said, we think that when you get through menopause, the migraines will go away. So I'm wishing for menopause. It's a strange thing to wish for, right? Yes, you did make me laugh, Megan. That was funny. I appreciate it. But yes, I'm just about to get to the bee cloud. Now I'm using just this yarn, not the fuzzy yarn for the bee, because I want it to look different, even though I still want it to look like a cloud. You know what? I need to clip stuff or we know what's going to happen. Lori's going to, okay, new poll. How many things will I drop? I've already dropped 4 things. How many things will I drop during the live? Because we'll probably go at least about another hour, maybe a little more or a little less, somewhere in there. Hopefully her back starts to feel better. That's so miserable. The other week I was in so much back pain, but yes, please. Yes, postmenopause is easy. Okay, I laugh. Yes. Yes. Yes, I do look forward to it. You know what? I need to switch that. I need to do that one on there. And that one on there. Okay, we are clipped now. That won't fall off. In theory. Hopefully, sometimes this likes to come off in case it goes on there when I'm using it. That way it can outer pull and just swing around. Hola, Carla. Yeah, dropping stuff. Yeah, 7 or 13 is, I'll write down Megan's guesses are 7 or 13, including the 4 that I already dropped or post the 4 that I already dropped. Megan says 7 or 13 is what I'm going to write, but we'll see. Oh yeah, shoot, I was going to do a swatch, but I can do that. A dishcloth. Oh, hi, Lisa. Is it super hot at your house? I know because she lives really in the general vicinity of where both my daughters live. However, my younger daughter is in Santa Fe. Oh, I'm going to check out the weather in Santa Fe for her anniversary. Oh, that reminds me. I told my daughter happy anniversary, but I need to tell my son-in-law. This is the son-in-law that's a chemist who works at a place that tests the horse pee to make sure people aren't cheating, and basically making sure they're not hurting the animals, including. Okay, your guess is 8, including. Okay, so Margaret's 8. Marg is 8. Melissa 15. Did I miss anybody? I got Megan, Margaret, and Melissa. It was 79 degrees today. Yeah. Ugh. So Lisa, what they're guessing about, what I asked everybody to guess, it's hard to knit and type. Sorry. Yes, I get that. So if you have a guess at 2, I did. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't see you come in, Lisa, because I was probably counting. But yeah, take a guess at how many things I will drop. I've already dropped 4. He's going to make me. Yes. No. So, of my own in a suit. So, no, this is the chemist son-in-law. The son-in-law that needs to make a clone, a Mr. Lori in a suit that's 25 years old. That's my biomedical engineer son-in-law. See, both of my daughters married scientists. For whatever that's worth. But Yes. So they're taking guesses on how many things I'm going to drop in this live. That's the new guess.
That's a new guess. How many have you dropped so far?
I've
It's not
dropped
any-
4.
It's not any cooler outside.
Oh.
You got to put the AC in, babe. I'm going to get not very nice.
Yeah, no, that's okay. I understand why it was confusing, Chuck, because they're both scientists. Maybe they could work together.
They're going to have to
That'll
get
work.
used to it.
That'll work. They can work
Sorry.
together. Yeah, you go ahead.
No, it's okay. I was telling my husband what's up.
Okay.
He doesn't understand. I said, it's not any better out here. Well, maybe you're having a hot flash. I'm like, it's a continuous hot flash. Like, you got to put the AC
It's
in.
nonstop.
It's a nonstop. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
mean,
going to be nice.
If I'm hot enough that I'm wearing short sleeves and I'm taking my socks off, it's hot here, so I can only imagine how much worse it is there. Of course, it's only 11% humidity here, so not as bad. Can you see how dry my skin is? I don't know.
Can you see the sheen of sweat on me?
Oh my god.
Can you see the sheen? I'm shiny.
You can kind of see the dry, right? Look at how dry that is. If we could just rub our skin together, we might be the right amount.
That's what she said. Wait, that's what he said. Yeah. Oh, he's going up there.
Oh, very nice.
Are
See?
you? Yeah. He
So-
knows what's up.
What we need, Chuck, is we need a combo of Ryan and Mr. Lori. That's what needs to be cloned. That's the DNA we need to take.
Yes.
Put that, take their 2 DNAs,
Yes. and
make a
combine
clone
them.
that's 25 years old, so you don't have to like raise them.
Yeah. Well, you might want a 30-year-old.
Or 30. Yeah, maybe 30. 30. And yeah, and then yes, too hot. I have my AC on. I am surprised mine didn't kick on.
I can't take it. I can't take it.
Yeah.
I'm like, I just told him, I'm like, if you don't put that AC in, my lives are going to be like this because I'm going to be naked. Like, I can't take it.
Oh, changing colors of bobbins in a lady on the cruise.
Wait, is she still on the cruise?
No, she's back.
Oh,
But
okay.
a lady on the cruise was changing colors she was changing colors without bobbins. Did you want to cry for her? I would have wanted to cry I would have gone, honey, can I show you something? This isn't even C2C and I use bobbins.
My AC.
Yes, they do. Yes, if I eat more, if I'm better about my protein intake, they are slightly better. Yes, Megan. Yes. So that's kind of a confirmation. Is that correct? I don't know. Okay, I need to add.
Hey, Moonrose, how you doing? Everybody.
It's been okay, Moonrose. You've been around long enough. You got to guess. I've already dropped 4 things.
I'm gonna say 8. Has
Okay.
someone guessed 8? My guess
Margaret
is 8.
said 8 as well.
Okay, well we can tie.
Yeah.
I'll say 9. I'll say 9.
Okay. Camille says 9.
I just keep
Moonrose.
yawning if you drop something 9 times.
How many things?
Or when you hit 9, I'll be like, okay, we gotta go.
Lisa, do you have and Moonrose, do you have a guess? Because we're just now getting the guesses. How during this live, which should be about at least a half an hour more, but probably 45 or so more minutes. How many things will I drop? I've already dropped 4, so more than 4. Or do you think I'm not going to drop anything else?
I think we all said 8.
I think we said 8. Oh, I missed. 4. If you change mine to 0. Okay, yeah. So I have Megan is 7 or 13. Margaret is 8. Melissa is 15. Camille is 9.
15? Who said 15?
Melissa. She's watched me enough. She knows.
That's labor, right?
Monroe says 12. All right. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha, girl. This is why I have a whiteboard table or a whiteboard on top of my desk here. This is why. So I can just write this stuff. Monroe said 12.
You need me to help you? Because I will.
Yes, what I had is Megan said 7 or 13. Margaret said 8. Chuck, you said 8?
Put
Oh,
that one
Lisa.
in there,
Lisa's changing it. Oh, Lisa says 10. I missed that one. Okay. 10. Oh, she thinks we're talking about kilograms or something.
baby.
No, how many things will I drop? I don't know. Does Ryan know drop in Spanish?
No.
Okay, I don't either. I mean, I know very rudimentary Spanish. I know, and I feel like I learned some German today. Like I was able to translate parts of the sentence before I put it into the translator, so I was doing good.
We just need to learn. Use your Google
Yes.
Translator. We
Yes.
don't understand.
Yes. Yes, Carla, use Google Translate or use emojis because we don't understand. But she is trying to participate. I'm going to put her down as 10. I'm going to put Carla down as 10. I think she's trying to participate there. Yeah. Oh, Spanish teacher. I have one of those.
Very good.
Oh my gosh, have I ever mentioned about my grandson? So my grandson in California is actually being raised bilingual. Okay. So he's being raised that way. My grandson here, neither of his parents really speak Spanish. I mean, my daughter took Spanish in high school like me, and then he took German. My son-in-law took German. So, he would have been useful today. But anyway, what was I saying? Oh, so
Drop.
I did not know that it was gota in Spanish. Okay, it's drop. Okay, good to know. That makes sense.
Okay. Everyone is
Becky's here. You say 6. Becky, I already dropped 4, so you're saying 2 more. I'm just making sure we understand.
Write it down. Show me that thing behind your head. What is that? What's that thing?
This one?
No. Yeah. Show me that one.
This one.
Yeah.
This. Oh, I thought it was gonna go. Even though I was being careful.
No, that's the maple leaf.
Oh, the maple leaf. Oh. I don't know if I can get that. Here's what doesn't make sense. You see how precarious this is? I just have the paper shoved in here. This doesn't fall down. Why?
Yeah. I don't know.
Cotton will randomly fall out of here. I don't even do anything, and the cotton will fall out of here. I still haven't checked to see if something fell over there. I can't tell. I can't tell. But okay, so 6.
Not drop something. That's what the challenge needs to be. If you can make it through a live, we'll all give you a. Well, you don't have. You're about to though. When you can make it through a live, once you have supers, when you make it through a live without dropping, we'll all give you a super chat or something.
Yes.
So you can buy some yard.
50-cent super chat or whatever. Okay. I thought I already grabbed a ball of this. Did I drop a ball? No. Maybe? No.
You're funny.
The heck did I do? I
ask a question.
Yarn. Yes, there you go.
You should do it. Would you rather?
Oh, where is my would you rather?
Oh, thank you so much, baby. And I'm sorry if y'all can hear my AC, but
it's mild. It's a mild.
You're gonna have to get used to that. I'm sorry.
I mean, I keep this right here in case I notice that my mustache is showing. What is that? Because you just sometimes notice, and
Does it work good? I need to get one of those. You never know.
You literally never know what you're going to see on our live
channel.
I have an Amazon link for this. I think there's a post.
I'm getting the replay here. Ryan is on it tonight. That's right. He is. Thank you,
Yeah, no, I
babe.
did. There's a post and an Amazon link for this. It works great.
Ryan knows how crabby I get if I get too hot. That's what's going on.
Yeah, I know. Smart man. That's all you're saying. He's a smart man.
He is
All right.
very
Yeah, I know. I'm so silly. Right? And you just got to keep it where you're going to use it. When do I look at? Do you know I've gone many a day never looking at myself in the mirror, but when I get on the camera, I'm like, oh wait, I need to shave that.
Did you hear him?
No, I didn't. What
He was like, it's just because it's endless until I resolve it. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Fair.
Oh, I already am starting to feel better.
Okay. I did have a ball of yarn. It was already in my lap. So it didn't fall. I had put it in my lap. I just didn't remember.
Now here, just see if you can juggle it.
My son-in-law that's a chemist can juggle.
Really?
Yeah. Because I've tried. I used to try really hard to see.
Can you hear it at all though? Like, is it really loud?
I can hear my computer more. I'm listening to the fan that's under my computer. I don't. Maybe a slight white noise.
A little bit
Very slight. Very, very, very slight. Okay, I'm gonna go. All right.
We're a mess tonight.
You know.
Yeah.
It's because I was up so darn early to meet her. Like I do not get up at 6 o'clock in the morning on Sunday ever. So
if you ever come visit me and it's 6, I'm sorry, you're gonna have to wait till I wake up.
I would not. I'd say I gotta reschedule that layover.
Can barely hear it.
Right. It's there, but it's very subtle. It's almost like I said, it's like white noise is what I would describe it as.
Okay, good. How big is the blanket? Big. I don't know. It's big.
How wide is it? Do you remember? It was like 50 something, right?
I mean, I guess I can try to roughly measure it, how long it is. I think it was like 50. No, that was the other blanket.
We're all grateful my phone didn't say that's what she said just then. All right. Okay. Now.
It's rough. Oh, you're right. It's roughly 55 wide.
I kind of remembered that. It's a number. So sometimes they just stick in my head and I just have to open that file and it's there. I'm just not necessarily confident. Oh, do you have a kitty on your lap? I don't remember, Moonrose. Do you have kitties? Oh, you can't hear it on the TV. See, I think it's different. Whatever device you're watching on, I feel like I don't hear background stuff on TVs as much.
Now, this is the middle, and it's 40. So is it that mean it's going to be 80 long?
Yeah, that's perfect.
It's currently about 55 long too.
Yeah, so if it's 80 at this or 40 at the center, yeah, it should be 80 inches. That's perfect. That's a perfect
55. Yeah.
That's perfect.
Little bit short on the width.
Just slightly narrow, but not so narrow that it's just barely over the edge. I mean, it'll have several inches on each side.
Yeah.
No cats on your lap. Okay.
So 4 skeins, 7 hook of Colorama. I can't remember the number of stitches I went though. It'll be in one of my lives.
I'm literally using every scrap I have of this. I need 3 stitches, so I'm using this piece.
Yeah. You only need 3 stitches?
In this one spot.
Yeah.
Because it's so different than corner to corner. It's kind of, like, to be honest, it's a little obnoxious.
Yeah.
3. Yeah. No, that'll be perfect. Because I already did this, and it makes five stitches. I sort of swatched it because I wanted to see how much can I get out of this little piece, but I got a knot. I do have to sometimes check and make sure I don't have urgent messages because oddly enough, sometimes I do get it. Oh.
Yes, this one's for the women's shelter. And then I've got another one. I've got some rosemary frost Colorama Halo that's green and white that I'm going to do another blanket just like this for the women's shelter also. Yeah.
That's so nice.
And I would like to invite y'all to stitch up a twin size-ish blanket,
Yes.
but they'll take a throw for the women's shelter and send to me so I can take if you want to.
I'm glad you're predictive.
Or you can send me yarn and I'll stitch it up, or you can super chat me on one of my lives and I go buy yarn with it and stitch it up. I would like, my goal is to do 4 for the women's shelter and 4 for Camp Boggy Creek. Although we'll see what happens. I might be able to do 6 and 6.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Let's see. I'm gonna have 3 probably at the beginning of May for Camp Boggy Creek, and this one will be done at the beginning of May. So I think I could possibly. We'll see what happens. I don't know. I got a big list.
And that's the problem, isn't it?
It would be nice to take them a dozen blankets to the women's shelter. I guess it's kind of like, I hope some of y'all will stitch one and send me so I can at least take a dozen blankets. I'll probably take them around like Thanksgiving or so.
Okay. So we got till November. Yeah, because I gotta start working on my Decade Divas at some point. I mean, I have all the ideas, but nothing is done.
Yeah. I'm like, haven't started stitching, but am working on the Decade Diva. Like, I've already settled on the project and everything.
Okay, there's number 5.
What did you drop?
Dropped my ball of yarn. I didn't have it clipped. Deb, I don't know what I would have done if I saw somebody doing that color work on a corner to corner without bobbins.
Yeah.
I would have to intervene. I would feel obligated to intervene.
Yeah.
I'm like, here, I'm going to give you my bobbins. Okay.
What happened, Moonrose?
So yeah, I dropped. What happened? Okay. Yes. What Camille is doing is for the women's shelter, and she's challenging all of us to, by Thanksgiving, hopefully all make twin size or queen size if possible.
Or queen size. But I really think, I mean, she didn't say they wouldn't take a throw. Like, I think they're trying to set these women up for
to actually be able to function.
Own space. So
yeah.
I don't think they would, not take a throw.
I'm out. Oh, you're out. Oh, because you said 0 more? Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, it didn't hit the floor, but it did fall. It fell into the basket with the other yarn.
You dropped it.
I did drop it. Sorry to disappoint you. You had faith in me, and I let you down. I'm so sorry. Oh, yes. Thank you for the thumbs up reminder.
Yes. Drop it like it's hot. You okay?
Yeah, I just got a weird flash headache. They happen sometimes. Let me just rub here, and I should be good.
Probably all that bending down. You're giving yourself a head rush.
Exactly it. Probably it. You got it.
You've been a little fidgety this time.
I am well.
But I
Maybe
mean,
you haven't observed. I'm always fidgety.
you've been a little extra fidgety.
Extra level fidgety. Yes.
Uh,
I did have to have some caffeine with dinner, so that's kind of
Oh.
late for me to be having caffeine. So yeah, that could be.
yeah.
Because in this one I have, I have a 2-drink minimum, but it's not alcohol
Oh,
ever.
right on, Melissa.
I think that's awesome. What else does Lisa, since you're here in Colorado, what else? Which women's shelter and what else are they looking for?
Mm-hmm.
Or if you can save the Melissa, that would be, I believe, in Arvada, Colorado, which is pretty much due north of me. It's drivable. I love it when there's no traffic, but I don't get that very often going to babysit. I mean, I don't know how close Lisa lives. Obviously, I don't know her at that level, but Arvada is not a very big city, so it's big enough that you couldn't locate her that way. But I mean, there's some really good quality community service oriented churches up there. So,
Mm-hmm.
and I told the one lady that the newest baby blanket lady, I told her because she's extra special to me. She actually gets to choose.
Mm.
She gets to choose between the map and this.
Mm-hmm.
I would choose the map, but I don't want to assume.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. I need to carry that. We'll just hide that. It'll be fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Just chained out colors instead of using bobbins. Huh.
Oh, I just can't imagine. She just changed up. So did she have a bunch of ends? Because I have seen that. Like where they just cut it off at whenever they're changing color and then move on.
Huh.
I cannot handle ends, and I also find it wasteful. That's so much yarn that's not being utilized. But I'm neurotic. So, in Denver. Okay. One of the women's shelter is in Denver. Okay. Yeah, we have a couple. I always forget what they're called. I should know that, but I don't off the top of my head. I know there was one that's for families. I just don't know the DV ones.
Mm-hmm.
Is it 4? Okay, I gotta go one more. Come back here. So, and they do hats. What else do they need? What else do they need, Lisa? Do you know? Because I'm more than happy to donate to that cause. In all my spare time. And what you were saying about challenges is so valid. I'm feeling like, challenges are hard to keep.
I just feel like I can't.
Right. Like Spotlight Creator, because she went 2 months, that was super helpful.
Uh-huh.
I don't feel like as much like I have to do that.
I never even submitted for that, even with the extension.
Oh, but you did them, right? Yeah.
Even though I did them.
That is not in the right place, is it?
I had the most adorable thing to show y'all.
Oh, I missed this.
But it'll be a video hopefully this week.
That's fun.
I can't wait.
I mean, I'm no further on this cat head. Like I said, I got the 2 lines there right by his eyes, the kitty's eyes. I have the kitty's names, but I don't remember what they are. I'd have to look.
It's like killing me not to show y'all right now. It's like I'm in agony not being able to show y'all.
Chuck's in the Dallas area, right?
Yeah.
Give or take.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. When I drop these off, I don't think I actually get to go drop them. I'm not going to the DV place. I don't get to go to the shelter. I don't even think I get to talk to anyone. It's just you go drop them off at this place. There's 2 or 3 drop-off points, and that's
very appropriate given the circumstances. Yeah. Yes. You won't see the person that gets it. You won't know the
Like,
person
I
that
think
gets
I might even be dropping them off in a box.
it. Right. That makes sense to me.
Uh-huh.
Oh. 3. Is that the stitch I missed?
See, so if you drop a stitch, does that count?
I missed a stitch. It's different than knitting. I don't know. I gotta count. Ugh. You know, counting was my least favorite part of being a math teacher, and that continues to be true.
That's funny to me.
Yeah, but y'all know me well enough to know that it fits, right? Give me something that makes my brain hurt, like my brain work, not my brain hurt, but sometimes the other night when Wow Mary said, you know, how big would a million rows of double crochet be? And I happen to have, I mean, because this is in essence double crochets. So I was able to measure. And when I went to centimeters, oh my gosh, it was so much easier. It was clean. It was clean numbers.
Yeah.
But a million rows of double crochet in bulky 6 is huge. We'll just leave it at that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I feel like there's an extra stitch here, so somewhere. If I drop a stitch and I added a stitch, I don't know how we count that.
It's even. It was just wash. It's a wash. I'm getting close because this is getting darker.
Is that the right spot?
How much do I have left? Well, I got more than I thought. I got this much left of this third skein.
I think I can't count, guys.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
What do we have here? We got Spoony Stitcher in the chat.
Oh, hey, Shannon. Hello. How are you? So,
I enjoyed your puppet show. I don't know if that's what you
that was so fun.
That was adorable.
Intro. That was great. I did get to meet Teresa this morning. It was only for a few minutes, but it was lovely. I love Spoonie shorts. Love them. They're great. But what we're I don't know how much of my regular lives you've been able to see, but I have a problem. I drop things. So right now I've already dropped 5 things. So everybody's guessing how many things in total I will drop. So if you'd like to throw a guess in, you're welcome to. I've dropped 5 things and we've been on an hour and 47 minutes. So
yeah. I don't think I'm gonna win. Like you're gonna have to get extra clumsy if I'm gonna win.
Well, it could happen.
I changed mine to 9.
If I get up to start showing things, y'all know it's all over.
I need you to get up and try to do a hurdle over your desk.
Did I tell you about the time when I was running hurdles?
I mean, that's why I said hurdles.
Yes. I was running hurdles, caught my heel on the hurdle in the race. This was an actual race. Caught the heel, fell down, of course, got up and finished the race, and I finished in 3rd place. Because I was dedicated to my team. I finished. Awesome. No, there were only 3 runners. That's why I got up and finished. So
yes, she got my color. She got my 2 colors that we. Okay, so the backstory to that yarn that she got is that
you want me to
Lauren and I sat and we're chatting back and forth. Both of us shopping online for a specific color of yarn.
We were looking so hard.
We looked Kirshner's, Premier,
Mary Maxim, Premier, all of it.
Like, I think we even looked at Hobie and could not find the right colors. I had gone to my Joann's, couldn't find the right, and she walked in that Joann's and she found the 2 colors I needed. So yeah, she did. She's about to ship it to me too. It's a lifesaver.
Oh yes. Did the shelter need anything else? What else did the
I
shelter?
mean, I would think that they would take. I think they would take whatever. Like she said that they basically are setting these women up to be in their own housing. So
They
I would
probably
think
need clothes
I
and
would think they would take whatever.
these are the colors. Luckily, I hadn't sealed the box. I was about to print out the label, and I'm like, oh, I need to go live. But those are the two colors, y'all.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
We looked everywhere. I looked at Joanne. I looked at that Joanne even previously. I looked at the Joanne I did the video about today and didn't find it. But when I did that live, we came across
There
it.
it was.
There it was. Could not find these colors anywhere else. This is Bernat. This is Bernat blanket. And this one's Bernat baby blanket. But I don't know. I don't think there's a
They're
difference.
basically the same.
Like, look.
I don't notice a difference.
They're not different.
I think it's the colorways.
Probably, because like, look at that. Those aren't different.
You get softer colors, I feel like. But I don't know, that brighter green might be the baby. Is the brighter green the baby?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the green is so neutral, considered neutral.
Yeah.
And this is the light green. Yeah. This is, what's the colorway is?
Sage.
Clary Sage.
Clary Sage.
And it's showing a little sagier on this camera than it is.
It is.
It's truly, it's somewhere between a mint and a sage is what I would describe this color as. This is very grass green. Maybe a little, maybe a tinge lighter than grass green, but definitely not a Kelly green. And this just says green, but these were a challenge.
Yeah, I'm glad you found them.
Yeah. But luckily I hadn't sealed the box. I was just about to, but I didn't. You know why we haven't seen Missy yet?
Why?
Because I have no food.
Nothing
that smells like cream, because nothing has cream in it tonight. I have a seltzer with lemonade and a little bit of hot tea that I haven't finished yet. That's not hot anymore.
Yeah. Drinking it like I like it. When it's cool.
It's another piece I dropped. Does that make 7?
I think. Or is it 6? I don't remember.
No, 6 was the. Oh, wait. So it is 6, right? This is 6, right?
Yeah.
When does this food dispenser go off? I believe it will go off in 7 minutes. It's either 7 minutes or an hour and 7 minutes, but I think it's in 7 minutes. The food dispenser. Soft sage, winter mint. Winter mint, that's the perfect. I know on screen it's a little different. Winter mint is exactly the right description, Shannon. That's spot on. Like, so if you know the winter, like winter green kind of winter mint, yeah, that's perfect. That's a perfect.
Like that gum, that gum my grandma used to give me.
Yeah, that was number 6. That's what I thought. Number 6. Somebody had 6. Oh no.
Yeah, Becky said that
6. Becky had 6. So Becky says it can't drop anymore. And then Megan had 7. So Shannon, if you want to guess.
Oh, yes, you can.
You can still guess. You can still guess, Shannon. So I'm proving the point. Like that was even, I discovered that. I don't even know when I dropped that. I just discovered it. But I know it was up on this table earlier. So somewhere along the line.
Spoonie likes the number 10.
10. She's a 10. Tenor. All right. Like Lisa. All right. Shannon is a 10. That's right. Shannon's a 10. All right.
That's funny.
It's because it's inevitable. I just drop things. It's my thing. You know, other people have things like, oh, well, I mean, Mary thinks, you know, I'm just like, I like doing, I do. That's right. That's right. You're a 10. But she thinks all I do is math.
My mom would be like, girl, you'd lose your head if it wasn't attached.
Okay. Becky, I was this close. Almost dropped something. But I did not.
I still think you need to try to juggle right here. It's the perfect night. Try to juggle 3 things.
I'm telling you, my son-in-law. My younger.
And then after that, we got to go.
Because all 3 would end up on the ground. All right. That sounds baked beans. Ooh, yummy. That sounds good. What did we have for dinner? We had a good dinner. What did we have?
I can't remember.
I don't think I said. We had creamy garlic pork chops.
Ooh, yeah.
They were yummy.
We had a good dinner though. We had chicken mole tacos with rice and grilled pineapple.
Mole is yummy.
Do we have any more of that grilled pineapple?
Quality baked beans are good. Crochet and Chat. Oh, exactly. That's ironic and funny. I like that. Okay, let me count. I should count before I clamp. I think that's what I was doing. It's just
nachos. I like a nacho.
Oh my gosh!
Crunchy chicken nachos.
YouTuber the other day said the funniest thing about nachos. She said, "Nachos are just tacos that don't have their stuff together."
Yeah.
It was cute. Oh no, I just dropped another ball.
You're funny.
Thought I had a hold of them.
I'm just proud that I still know where my hook is.
So now I'm at 8. So Margaret had 8, and you originally had 8.
Yeah, but I changed it to 9.
Yes, I've got 9 on here.
No, you just got to 7.
Oh, I just got to 7. You're right. 7. Thank you, Chuck and Camille. Yesterday, now we had an excellent meal yesterday. We had tandoori chicken. I don't know if any of you have had that.
To me, creamy garlic sounds
Sorry,
good.
Becky. Sorry, Becky, to disappoint. Yes. Oh, yum.
Chuck wagon chow is for ground beef, corn, chili beans. Ooh, that sounds good. And garlic bread. Oh yeah. Ooh, I love it. You can't go wrong if you season something with garlic, and I don't feel like there's too much either.
Yeah, ours had like roasted cloves. My hubby is this on Sundays, especially. He made roasted cloves of garlic were also on there. Yeah, see, tandoori chicken is the bomb, isn't it? Well, I shouldn't probably say that. Tandoori chicken is excellent. It's excellent. I'm way too old to be saying that phrase anyway. I'm a poser. That's something is wrong with this stitch. Oh, gosh, dang
Bruh. Bruh.
Oh my
I hate
gosh.
it when they say that.
I laugh every time my stepdaughter calls my husband bruh. It's like, bruh. No, that's your dad.
And it's so popular because my grandson says it. Bruh. I'll say something to him when I pick him up, he's like, bruh. And I'm like, no, it's Lolly. Like, don't call me bruh.
Right.
Eating food. I am happy, yeah. Yeah, garlic does have to go in everything. Chuck, son. That was Chuck, right? Yeah. Garlic has to go in everything. It's so good.
Oh.
Keeps the vampires away too.
I think I figured out my problem, and I
What'd you
don't
do?
like it.
What did you do?
I think the last row was wrong, so I think I need to pull out the whole last row.
Oh, at least it's on just one row.
Well, 1.5, because yeah.
Oh, well, it's better than 10.
Yes, it is. How did I do that? What did I do? Okay. Okay. Because the odds should be starting down here. So this should be this row. Let me see.
How long have we been on here?
A while.
2 hours. I'm gonna have to go here pretty soon, girl.
Yeah, you gotta drive.
No, I'm tired, and I feel like if
gotcha.
I push past it, I'm
It's
gonna end
not
up staying
good.
up
Yeah.
all night. Like, I feel like I could actually go. This doesn't happen very often either. I feel like I could actually go in the bed right now and fall asleep.
Oh wow. No, you need to take advantage of that.
Yeah, I do need to take it. It's like, and I have a small window, right? So
Yep, you sure do. I know. I understand. I have a friend that's that way with food. Like her brain just will not, and that's why I couldn't get my counts to come out because.
So you need to just drop 3 more things real quick so we can move on.
Well, I'm up to. Am I up to 7 or I'm up to 8?
I think you're up to 7. So whoever gets 7 won.
I think Megan's probably the winner.
Megan, you got it.
And then my phone said that.
All right.
Opinion about it.
I'm gonna stop this and put it up.
Yeah.
Okay. My back hurting me from
Yeah.
all that
Stretch
walking.
out. Do what you need to do, and then let me. Oh no, that's attached. I didn't drop. I thought I dropped something else, but I didn't. Sorry, those of you that had 8. Did not drop something else. But yes, I was going to look to see. Yeah, there are some that drop. You can, if any of you don't know Spinny, and if you're still here, Shannon, yeah. Yes, thank you. I am eking my way up toward 500. I mean,
Yes.
I got a ways, but I'm like moving little by little. It's helped me, and I know Camille's numbers are up, but it's yeah. Yes. Yes. Oh, see, that happened to me the other night, Chuck. I relate to that statement.
Been tagging you too. Are you getting more subscribers?
So
I don't look at it so much anymore. Like, I look at it, but I don't not like I did when I was trying to get the right number of subscribers.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah. Well, so Spinny, yeah, for me, I've been observing it and I'm gaining 2 or 3 a day, even when I'm not necessarily getting a ton of views on something that I put up. So, okay, everybody, you can go, but Spoonie, go ahead and drop your link. Hooks 247 with no space. Hooks 247, like a crochet.
Sorry, y'all are gonna have to get used to that because it's summer. Y'all gonna just see my bra. I'm sorry.
I want to see how hot it is. There we go. Now it should drop. It should. Oh, Moonrose, you got to wait a second. Wait until hers drops.
Mm-hmm.
There's Spoonies. Yeah. You may have to do. It did do them both. Okay. I didn't know it would do both like that. Okay. So it's, oh my gosh, I wish I was where my daughter is. 59 degrees. That's so much more pleasant. She's in Santa Fe, New Mexico right now. So anyway.
All right.
All right. Everybody needs to
go.
Yes. Everybody's feeling it. And Camille's got to go. And, I had that flash headache. I think I got it, but
thanks for having me, and thanks for being here, y'all. And I'll be on tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Central.
8 p.m. Central. Okay. All right. See you later, Camille. And I'll just finish signing off here with everybody. But yes, if you want to sign up with me and then look at my post. But yes, Shannon, there has been some traction. At least I'm moving. Like I said, 2 or 3 subscribers a day for a channel my size is pretty significant, right? It's so I'm happy with that. I'm good with the slow and steady growth that I'm having. It's working for me because I can keep track of people, and I know who people are, like but yes, almost everybody needs to go good night. And yes, I appreciate it a lot, Shannon. And it's been a while since we talked about Decade Diva. It was mentioned earlier. Camille mentioned it earlier, but we forgot to mention it again. So I might have to. I know Teresa's busy. So I know you're not going to have anything out just yet. But yes, Megan, you got it. 7 isn't 7 a heavenly number? Isn't that right? 6 is like the human number. 7 is a godly number. Something, I don't know. There's biblical numerology and then there's other numerology. So I don't know, but yes, 7 it is. And maybe by some miracle, this will be done at least Tuesday. And then that'll be my tacklet and it will be done and redone, I should say. But I got to pull out that last row because I missed some things. So I'm swamped. And yeah. And no, I knew it would be not until at least, it's completion. That's what it is. Thank you, Megan. The biblical, Chuck. It's the biblical number for completion. That's what it was. I knew it was a special number. I just couldn't remember. Yeah, there's, yes. And thanks, Spoonie and DD stuff. Go on. Yes, Decade Divas. Yeah, no, I knew not to expect anything from Decade Divas until at least May. And if it's June, we all understand. So I have all the ideas. I haven't actually well, I take that back. I might have actually started part of what I want to do. So still it's on the down low. And yes, and everybody, and Camille, get some sleep. Go to sleep. I'm literally going to go. I am a Midwestern goodbyer, so it always takes a few minutes for me to actually say goodbye. Oh, Kitty, come here. Let me see if the kitty will come up. Come on, Kitty. Come on. Okay, this is Missy. This is my Missy cat. She's very sweet. She's a very sweet kitty. She's about 9 pounds. And she has the cutest little paws. She's a very sweet girl. She often comes and visits lives for a little bit. She's not thrilled right now. Yep, she wants down. So I don't know what I just did there. Anyway, yes, Megan says, hi, Missy. Anyway, I'm going to, send out a surprise. Yes, okay. Oh, because people are already dropping. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm still in. She wants her bedtime. You're right. And because the food didn't drop at 9 o'clock Mountain, it's next hour. It's at 10. So we didn't have to hear the food drop. And they didn't use their litter boxes, so the little robot didn't make the noise. So that was, yes. Missy wants her bedtime sex. Yes, a kitty in a box. I'm so happy, Chuck, that those kitties went to a good shelter and that they survived, and they're good, and they'll end up at good homes. I'm so happy about that, about those kitties. She is a really pretty kitty. She's a sweetie. I think she's one of those types where she's actually tortoiseshell and considered calico, kind of both. She's very sweet too, other than she's aggressive about food. What did I have the other day? Well, she tried to steal a graham cracker out of my hand. And then today I was eating mac and cheese And I had to like shut her out of the room because she would not leave me alone. She's food. She was a street cat. That's what I call her. Street cat and a teen mom. Because it was probably her first heat. And because she was out on the street, she was a Florida cat as well. So she came from a shelter. She had 5 kittens, all survived, all adopted out. The last one, which I call my fatty catty. Yes, she did have a rough life. My fatty catty Flynn, he's the white and orange one you see sometimes. He is her biological child, and he is literally almost double her size. And at one point, he was double her size. I'm so excited, Deb, that you're doing Decade Divas. I'm so excited because I love your work. I love you. Oh, and Deb, remember tomorrow's video, my video tomorrow, I talk about you and I show you something specific in my room that you've never seen on ever. I don't think I've never shown that part of the room. So if you want help, yeah. But anyway, the kitty, if you want to help, yes, I'll help with whatever you need help with. You let me know. But what was I saying? Decade Divas. Oh, the cat. Okay, so these her kittens were born on March 23rd of 2020. What was going on March 23rd of 2020? A little messy, right? She was dropped off at a shelter either right after she had the kittens or right before she had the kittens. That's unclear, or somebody found her and brought her to the shelter. I'm a little unclear on that part. Anyway, she had 5 kittens. 4 were adopted. They had a policy, no mom left behind. No mom left behind. So if you wanted the last kitten, you had to take the mom, and you got the mom for free. We were talking about shelter costs, right? You got the mom for free if you paid for the kitten. So my BOGO kitties. So yes, that's how she'd be thrilled to eat a worm. But yeah, so I understand why she's food motivated. But then, like, we got him, and then live on her channel Thursday. It's a special live about hooks. Oh, yay. Special live about hooks. Yay. I'm using this furls tonight. This is I've been eyeing the O-Fires, though. I'll tell you what. This is a 6mm, but I like its decently pointy head. Whereas I don't. Let me show you the difference. These both are 9mm furls, but like, look at this. It's got such a fat head, and this one's nice and pointy. So I definitely. Does O-Fire have the bamboos as well? Oh, earworm. Sorry, earworm. Sorry. But this one's great because that goes in your stitches, just right in there. But not so sharp that it's like going to split your yarn. But this, oh my gosh, I was struggling with that hook. And that was Camille's problem. It's too rounded at the top. But yeah, I'm going to have to watch that. If O-Fire has bamboo, I need more of these. Because I know they're that similar ergonomic shape, right? Like you can see, I put these little foamies on my skinny hooks. Because I just can't. But anyway, they do, yes. So they have different head options. Oh, they have a better head in your opinion. Okay, I read opinion as options. It's all right. It's all right. That's probably sorry about the weird shadows. I just noticed that. Yeah, since the sun went down, it got really bad over there. That's a little bit. Now I have, sorry, just messing with my lighting over here. Oh, and I didn't push this out of the screen too. That's the one I do my overhead. Let's swing that out of the picture. All right. And then my whiteboard that I write my stuff, where I wrote down, when would I drop something? Who did we decide won that? Margaret won that, right? Because that was, when would I drop the first thing? I think it was at 17 minutes and Margaret said 15 minutes. And then how many things would I drop? Megan said 7, and 7 it was. So I only got to see her, I want to say about 10 minutes. It wasn't very long, but just, I had zero traffic. It was so wonderful. She thought she was running late, but then she wasn't running late because they made up for lost time. Those train engineers, they can do that. They're really good at that. Yeah, it was only 5 to 10 minutes I got to see Teresa. It was definitely more than 5 and less than 15. That I know it was somewhere in there. And I met Shelly, right? Did I remember her name right? I hope so, because I called her that. I hope that's her name. But yeah. And so that short, Teresa, so Shelly filmed a short on Teresa's phone and Teresa posted that. And then Critters Crochet, if you don't know who Teresa is. And then Shelly used my phone, and yes, Shelly. Okay. I'm glad I remember that correctly. I told Shelly reminds me like a lot of my aunt, my mother's sister. And I'm very, very close with my aunt. So like there's something about their personalities. It just feels very similar. Anyway, my aunt's a lot taller than me. But yeah, so she took one on my phone and one on Teresa's phone so we could each post a quick short. So yeah, it was lovely, but yeah, it was really brief. They had to get back on the train and eat breakfast and stuff. So it was a quick one, but man, Denver, that's the quietest I've ever seen Denver that early in the morning on a Sunday. It was great. I just had to figure out, like, I knew the station, but I didn't know specifically where the Amtrak tracks were. So that was finding the Amtrak ticket sales. That once I found them, I got over there, and then we were texting back and forth. But you are at 25 minutes. Yeah, 25 minutes of trying to say goodbye. That sounds right, Megan. That sounds right. Yes. Yeah. Oh, no. When she told me the time that it would be that early on a Sunday, I'm like, oh, no, that's literally perfect because I'm not going to have any issues. I'm like basically due south of where it was. But yes, I appreciate it, Megan. See, Megan keeps track, and that's about my norm, right? 25 minutes. That's about when I actually end up saying goodbye. But anyway, yes. It was lovely, but it was brief, but that's okay. You know, it was just a, hey, this happened to work out kind of situation. It was like amazing that it worked out. So yeah, it was really good. Yeah. 25 to 30 is my norm. See, she knows. Oh no, I'm good. This is not past my bedtime. It's only 9:00 for me, 9:20 actually, because again, we always start before. Yeah, 25 to 30. That's my norm. Megan knows. Going green mom, in case you didn't know that was Megan, but I think you do know that that's Megan. But no, you're not keeping me. I appreciate that you popped in and I could chat with you a little bit. This I'll show you because I don't know if you actually saw this. This is what I'm working on. These are going to be clouds, and this is the sky. So it's like a honeycomb. And it's a baby blanket. And I'm going to make over here, and this is why I have to pull this row back out. And I might even have to pull this row back out. What was I saying? Oh, I'm going to make a cloud that looks like a bee coming out of there. So yeah, you know about the Midwest goodbye. I know you do. I'm terrible about it. Every time, like Megan said, 25 to 30 minutes. That's my goodbye time. So that live when my phone was about to die, I pretty much said goodbye and actually said goodbye. Yes. Yeah, you're correct, Megan. And I appreciate that. I really do. I appreciate it. I know it. Yes, you are making sure I take care of myself. Because yes, I do push past. I'm good tonight. I'm very good tonight, which is surprising. I am tired, which is actually good. Yeah, see, Lisa's pretty close to physically close to me. I mean, I don't know exactly where she's at, but I know generally where she's at, and it's only 9:20 here. So for us, this is not late. But for everybody else, I know Shannon, you're East Coast, so it's 11:20 there. I know you're a night owl though. That's Camille normally is a night owl, so I'm glad she's actually listening to her body and sleeping. If her body's saying sleep and she's going to sleep, that's progress. So, yeah. It's only a little after 11. Okay, and you're in Indiana, or is that Margaret, or is that both of you? Oh, Wednesday's video. Yay. Okay. Exciting. That's very exciting. That's very, very exciting. And I've been trying to, what did I tagged you in my tea video, and I posted your tea video. Hopefully people saw that stuff. I know people were laughing at my gadgets. It's funny. It's both. We're all 3 in Eastern. Oh, right. It's 11. Did I say midnight? Well, clearly my brain is done for the night. It's done because I have to pull stuff out again. I'm not too worried about frogging a couple rows. It's no big deal. But okay, I will mark my calendar, watch Shannon on Wednesday. Well, I try to watch her stuff every day, but yeah. Oh, so you are a little south of my daughter, but not by much. Okay. You are on my way to my daughter's. I missed Day apparently. Oh, I thought it was 21st. It was the 26th. That's funny. I wrote down the 21st, which I clearly wrote it down wrong. So my bad. So I tagged a day you talked about it. I posted one of your videos where you talked about tea stuff, and I posted on I think it was the 21st. Yeah, I posted on the 21st because I'm goofy. International was the 21st. Oh, see, that's funny. North American. Well, I had international tea on my tea content, so I'm good with that because my favorite tea, the one that's actually right here in this cup, is called Namberry. Namberry, Namberrie. It's from Northern Ireland, so it is not distributed like anywhere else. Tea month is in January, but the 2 tea days are in April. That's silly. I mean, tea month in January for North America, like if you're in the Northern Hemisphere, makes sense because it's cold, right? But that's weird. I have to agree with you. National tea, that is my youngest brother. Oh yeah, there you go. But so the International Tea Day. So I had Namberry, but I can only get it. It's from Northern Ireland. I used to not even be able to order it off Amazon. But now there's a website called, I can get it off Amazon, but it tends to be more expensive. It's TEADOG, TEADOG.com. And I can get it for a decent price. Now it has caffeine, so you can't have it, unfortunately, Shannon, but oh my gosh. Okay. I might have to just email you because I had a really humorous, not humorous doctor thing happen again related to the adenomyosis again. Good times. Good times. Good times with Lori. Anyway, I'll email you. It's just silliness. All right. Yes, I should definitely say goodbye because my body's saying other words. Yeah. So this has caffeine, so you can't have that one. But several of mine, and I did tag you on that video for sure. Oh, Zach's coming in, right? I'm literally just about to go off, but hi, Zach. Thanks for coming in and saying hi. It was not napkin notes this time. Not napkin notes this time. Almost more obnoxious. Yes. Hi and bye, Zach. Yeah, so sorry. Yes. Oh, and thank you, Spoonie. Yes, hit the like button if you haven't yet. Subscribe. It's there. If Zach, if you want to drop your channel, it's Hooks 247, like hooks, crochet hooks 247, no space. But hit it on your way out. And yes, and everybody's like trying to make sure that I take care of myself and bid myself adieu. Good night. And I'm going to write you an email, Shannon. Thanks for always tolerating my very long. Yes, I'm at 30 minutes, I think now. Goodbye. Bye, y'all. Watch my video tomorrow. It's cute. And watch Shannon's stuff. All right. And Zach's stuff. And yes. All right. Bye-bye.